a newborn baby tests positive for methamphetamine at birth, and her mother admits she was using just 3 weeks before delivery, but insists she wants her daughter back. This is the adversary hearing for Daviana Medlock, a 2026 Texas child protective case where the state must prove removal was necessary and the mother gets her first chance to fight for custody.
Right.
All right, you may proceed.
Thank you, Judge. Mr. Martinez, please state your name.
Ruben Martinez,
And how are you currently employed?
third child protective investigations with the state of Texas.
Okay, and are you familiar with the case involving the child, I believe mother said Daviana Medlock?
Yes, ma'am.
And how are you familiar with the case?
I was assigned the case for the investigation.
Okay, and who is the mother of the child?
Destiny Ortiz.
And who is the father of the child?
Leroy Medlock.
Okay, when did you initially become involved with this family?
In February of 2026.
Okay, and where did you make contact with the family?
At the hospital when Daviana was born.
Okay, and at that time, did you discuss the allegations with Miss Ortiz?
Yes, ma'am.
And what did you discuss with Miss Ortiz?
I discussed about her positive drug screens for methamphetamine on the baby and her.
Okay. And did Miss Ortiz, what did Miss Ortiz tell you drug use?
That she had been living with the Leroy Medlock and that they were using, and that's why she had left. At first, she didn't admit that she used while she was pregnant, and then later on in the case, she admitted that she used 3 weeks prior to her pregnancy.
Okay, prior to pregnancy or prior to delivery?
Prior to delivery, sorry.
Okay, thank you. Now, did you initially make attempts to work this case outside of a full removal?
Correct. So
What did you do?
we found a maternal aunt that was appropriate. We put in a safety plan. Miss Ortiz didn't have any history of the department, and this was her first child, so we tried to prevent the removal by other means through the safety plan.
Okay, and was that safety plan successful?
No, ma'am. It was broken multiple times, and that's what led to the removal.
Okay. And then you obviously sought removal the beginning of or the very end of March, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And did you discuss with Miss Ortiz why you were seeking to remove the child?
Yes, ma'am. Due to the current or the previous methamphetamine uses, the positive drug screens, and then the safety plan being broken multiple times.
Okay. And then in regards to the father, Leroy Medlock, have you had contact with Mr. Medlock?
I've attempted to contact him. So Miss Ortiz gave me a phone number for him. I attempted to contact him, left a message. Later on that week, when I did try to contact him, Miss Ortiz told me that she got called by Leroy and that he cussed her out, saying that he didn't want anything to do with his child. And then I did attempt at an address where I turned out to be the paternal grandfather's home, and he wasn't there. He just received his mail there. I did give him my card and ask him to have his son call me.
Now, are you asking today that the department be, or where is the, what kind of placement is the child currently in?
Inside of a kinship placement with family.
Okay. Are you asking today that the department be named temporary managing conservator of this child?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you asking that the parents work services?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and that'll be further addressed at the status hearing, is that correct?
Correct.
And do you believe it is in the best interest of this child that the department be named temporary managing conservator?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and you're not asking for any child support or medical support at this time, is that correct?
No, ma'am.
Okay, and mother will be named possessory conservator, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, and visitation will be set up as appropriate.
Correct.
Okay, I pass the witness.
Just as a clarification, Mr. Martinez, I assume the child's placement is with a different relative than
Correct.
safety
Yes,
plan.
still maternal side, but with different aunt.
Yeah.
That was
okay.
placed out in Lubbock.
Just wanted to make sure that was clear. Okay. Thank you. All right, Mr. Hill, any questions?
No, ma'am. Sorry.
All right, Ms. Zavala.
Mr. Martinez, has mom already gotten her first in-person visit?
Yes, ma'am. The day we did the removal was the first time that she had her first in-person visit. And I think she's had another one, but I'm not for sure with that.
Because of the nature of the drug use, would it be appropriate to have a clean UA from mom, just to confirm in terms of visits?
Yes, ma'am. I did submit a couple of UAs as well with the court, and the most recent one shows that she has gone down in levels, and it was only positive for marijuana.
Okay, great. No further questions, Your Honor.
Because it stays in your system for so long.
Okay,
But I wasn't positive for meth.
hang on, Ms. Ortiz, just a minute. We do this in a certain order, so. Okay, so her UA, Mr. Martinez, her UA was still positive,
Correct, yes, ma'am, for marijuana. So
just for marijuana. Okay,
correct, and it has gone down since the last one that she's taken.
And just for the record, I've got no concerns regarding visitation in terms of a positive marijuana test.
so you're okay with in-person visits at this point?
Yes.
Okay, then, all right, Ms. Powell, any further questions for Mr. Martinez?
Not for Mr. Martinez, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Hill, anything further for this witness?
No, ma'am.
All right, then you can call your next witness.
I briefly called Destiny Ortiz.
Okay, Ms. Ortiz, you need to raise your right hand for me. You solemnly swear that the testimony you'll give today will be the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you may proceed.
Thank you, Judge. Miss Ortiz, please state your name.
Destiny Ortiz.
And Miss Ortiz, you're the mother of the child Davion and Medlock, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and do you understand the department's concerns in regards to methamphetamine use?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and do you understand the necessity to keep this child safe at this time?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and are you agreeable to work in services to get your daughter back?
Yes, ma'am. I've already started TPC and parenting classes way before this court date even came up.
Okay, and you understand that Demaria Hill, who is present, will be working with you to develop a plan in order to get you the help you need.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I pass the witness.
Mr. Hill?
Thank you, ma'am. Destiny, you want to do everything you can to get your child back, right?
Correct.
And you will work all the services and do everything you need so that you.
Notice how the judge treats methamphetamine and marijuana completely differently. Meth triggered immediate removal, but a positive marijuana test doesn't even block visits. This reflects how family courts weigh actual risk to children against parental rights. The caseworker's testimony about levels going down also matters. Courts increasingly look at trends, not just binary positive-negative results, when deciding whether a parent is recovering.
Get your child back as soon as possible, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. I'll pass the witness.
All right, and Ms. Zavala, do you have any questions?
I have no questions at this time.
All right, Ms. Powell, anything further?
No, Your Honor, I rest.
All right, Mr. Hill, any other witnesses, or do you wish to recall Ms. Ortiz?
No, ma'am, I'll rest.
Okay, Ms. Zavala, any witnesses to call?
No witnesses, I rest.
All right, Ms. Zavala, do you have a recommendation? And then I want to make sure that mom understands who you are and what you do.
Yes. I do believe it's in the child's best interest to remain in the temporary managing conservatorship of the department at this time and continue in the kinship placement that she's in. She's doing very well. And I commend mom for already starting on her services and look forward to working with her.
All right, then. At this time, I do find the evidence is sufficient to name the Department of Family and Protective Services as the temporary managing conservator of the child. I find that there would be a continuing danger to return the child home at this time, and that the department used reasonable efforts to avoid the removal of the child, but it is necessary to protect health and safety of the child. I will expect parents to work some services. We'll talk more about that later. I'm not going to order any child support or medical support for the mother at this time. Obviously, Mr. Medlock is alleged and I can't order that at this time. We've got an address. I want to go ahead and order genetic testing for Mr. Medlock. Get that handled, if we can. And, then we will have our status hearing on May 21st of 2026. That'll be on a 9 o'clock docket. Okay, Ms. Ortiz, let me just tell you a couple things. I know this is incredibly difficult. I'm glad you've already started trying to get help. These folks are all here to try to help you. They want you to be successful, and nobody wants you to be more successful than me. Okay. So if you will work with us, we will work with you. And, this can all have a good outcome and hopefully give you some resources and some ways of coping with things that are different to what you've been doing. And you won't find yourself back here. Ms. Zavala is Daviana's attorney. So just like you have Mr. Hill as your attorney, Daviana has an attorney. I know she's a baby, but Ms. Zavala's job is to represent her legal and best interest and to report back to me about how she's doing and what she believes is in the best interest of that child. Okay. So she will be checking in on Daviana periodically, and you might have contact from Ms. Zavala. She may want to talk to you about something. Okay. So I just wanted you to understand who she is. All right. Ms. Ortiz, I wish you the very best of luck. I'll see you back in May. Between now and then, St. Francis, and I think your caseworker is going to be Ms. Hill. And she will start talking to you about your service plan and visits and all those things, and then we'll visit about that further at the next hearing. Okay. All right, then you are free to go at this time, and I'll see you back in May in a little over a month. Okay, I appreciate everybody. Thank y'all.
And my worker on this next case is Ruben Martinez.
And Your Honor, can I get a very, very quick breakout room with
Go ahead, Ms. Zavala.
With Mr. Martinez, Ms. Powell, and Ms. McBride?
So Ms. Zavala, you go back to one. Ms. McBride can go back to one. Ms. Powell can go back to one. And Mr. Martinez, I will assign you to one.
Judge, I just sent the jail a message since I don't see Mr. Florentino in the waiting room.
Okay.
I told him you're getting ready, so hopefully I'll hear back pretty quick.
All right. Thank you.
Judge Baker, Corey Mills is the St. Francis worker on this one coming up.
Okay. Thank you.
Your Honor, if Corey Mills is out here, I think she's going to be the permanency worker. If you could add her to the breakout room just very quickly, and Marvell's welcome to join as well.
All right. Okay, Ms. Mills, I'm going to move you and Ms. Collins into room 1. Okay, I'm having Ashley Barella in the waiting room. Anybody know who that is? You're muted, Melinda.
I know that Michaela wanted to attend her hearing. It is possible that could be somebody at her placement.
Okay.
I'm not recognizing the name, no.
Okay. All right.
And I think Dad was supposed to appear. I keep freezing. I think Dad was supposed to appear from the jail. I wonder if that could be. Well,
Ms. Katie has tried to contact them and find. They're usually just on a phone number, but I'll bring her in. Let's just see who this is. Ms. Barella, can you unmute for me? Okay. What case are you here for?
I believe it's Quackenbush.
Okay, that case is not set until 1:30 this afternoon.
Oh, okay. Well, I will get back on at 1:30.
I apologize that you've been
No, thank
waiting.
you very much.
Okay, Miss Katie's reached out to the jail to see where they're at. So do you all need to talk or anything while we're waiting?
we can. It never hurts.
Your Honor, I have had a little bit of text conversation with my client since Mr. Martinez gave me a phone number for her yesterday. She's having a hard time getting into the Zoom court using the link that I sent her, that I got from Ms. Katie. And she did say that she'd set up an email. I sent it to her by that email, but so as as far as I can tell, she hasn't, something's wrong with that email. She's not getting those emails. So I do have some limited information from her, but I don't have an agreement at this time just because of the brief communication I've had since yesterday evening and this morning.
Well, and if we don't see Mr. Hill's client pretty quickly, we're probably just gonna have to reset the whole thing. Since they've requested to be brought in. So
And I don't know if my actually had a return of service filed yet, so I don't know if she's actually been formally served. So I just don't know. I saw the return of service for Mr. Florentino that was filed yesterday, but there isn't one in the online documents.
Okay, and Ms. Graff, you're really kind of hard to hear. It's sort of muffled, but
okay, I will turn up my sound here so we can make it work. So I don't know if my client has been served or not. The only return of service I saw was for Mr. Florentino, and that was filed yesterday, but there's no return of service for my client. So I don't know if she's been served, but she does know because I told her about this hearing. She said she didn't know about this hearing before I told her. That's what she said. And I'm not trying to throw any shade on Mr. Martinez because I'm sure he told her too. So.
Okay, then due to the fact, I mean, no, I do not show any return of service on her at this time. And so Mr. Hill's client had requested to be brought in and we don't have him. And Miss Katie, you haven't heard anything back from them, have you?
No, ma'am.
Okay. You know, you never know what's going on out there. And so I think the best thing to do is let's try to reset it. Give you more time, Ms. Graff, and then Mr. Hill will just have to work on this again. So I don't know. We're looking at a 7-day reset. Do we?
Well, that would be the 16th at 9, Judge. We've got a final that afternoon that I'm not sure how long that one's going to take.
Judge, I've got an in-person revocation hearing in Randall County the 16th in the morning that is going to take some time. So I'm probably unavailable the morning of the 16th.
Okay. It's quick. What about Tuesday?
Yes, Judge, assuming I'm not in trial, which I don't think I will be. I'm far enough down on the list, so I don't think I will be. But yeah, other than that, Tuesday would be okay.
I'm on the docket, Your Honor, for Tuesday with 2 cases, so that's no problem for me.
Judge, we have a huge docket Tuesday morning.
Okay. What about the
Huge.
afternoon? What about Tuesday afternoon? Could we do that?
We could do the afternoon.
That works for me, Judge. I'm okay with that.
So the 14th in the afternoon, does that work, Ms. Graff? Does that work for you?
That works fine for me, thank you.
Okay, I know that's a short turnaround, y'all, but we'll go ahead and set it for, I'd like to set it at 1. If I can, at 3 o'clock, I'm going to go with CASA to do a little proclamation at the city. If we're still going, that's okay. They know that's iffy if I can get there. So,
Judge, we've got a final termination set to start at 12:45. We've got, I'm telling you, that morning is just insanely busy.
okay. Well, then I guess we better push to, can we do 1:30 or you think 2?
I think maybe we might be safe at 1:30.
I think we can probably do 1:30. I'm trying to remember on that one. I think the father is incarcerated. And I think the mother is MIA. If I'm remembering my cases correctly. Miss Graff is on that one. She might.
Is that my client Moreno?
On MacArthur, yeah, your guy's incarcerated. Paternity just came back that he's dad.
Try to communicate with him and communicate with the prison. The prison does not have Securus, so he has no tablet. I tried to set up a virtual hearing. I've communicated with them several times and I can't get them to respond to me. So he's not going to be present as far as I can see.
All right, so what are we looking at? 1:30, just to be sure, or 1 o'clock?
I think so it's set for 12:45. I think even 1:15, I think could be okay. If we have a final hearing, I don't know that it's gonna last very long. The dismissal date on that I can't tell if that's an 8 or a 6, Judge. But we have a little bit of time in the event that Ms. Graff needs some time to reach out to her client. So
let's just try to do 1:30. Okay. All right, so Mr. Hill, I guess we'll let the jail know and see if we can't have success then on the 14th at 1:30.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Am I good to leave?
Well, I'll be ready. Thank you.
I believe so.
All right. May I leave, Your Honor?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you all.
So our next one's 11:45. Is that right?
That's what I show.
Yep. Everybody
Okay.
get the break.
I'm going to move spots real quick.
And Your Honor, I'm going to step away, but I do anticipate that Michaela should be present for this one.
All righty.
Could the number ending in 100 unmute, please? Mr. Florentino, is that you logged in?
My voice.
hey, Rachel, I figured out the problem with Mr. Florentino in Randall County.
They're in Potter County.
He's in Potter. Yep.
Oh yeah, I know. That's who I've been talking to.
Oh, okay. Good deal.
Yeah. Mr. Florentino, is that you on the phone? Mr. Florentino, are you logged in on the phone?
Hey, Rachel, I need Michelle Slagle and Marvell Collins in a room, please.
Michelle Slagle and Marvell Collins?
Yep, and Janelle.
And Janelle. Okay.
You mean just go back to room 1?
Yes, ma'am. Slagle. And Marvell can also go back into room 1.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, Miss Slagle, is that you that just logged in?
Okay, Miss Slagle, is that you that's logged in under your name that we have here in the main session? I need whoever that is to unmute.
Yes, ma'am. It put me in here and in the breakout room at the same time, so I'm not for sure.
Are you in the breakout room? Are you in the breakout room? Okay, we're waiting for some people to come out of a breakout room. Then we're going to get started.
And Your Honor, is anybody else still in the waiting room?
No, but Michaela is, I think, logged in with us.
Oh, there she is. I just didn't see her.
Yeah.
Hi.
He walks out of the stairs.
Okay.
Guys, I'm in a mediation, so I'm gonna mute myself until we start our hearing, okay?
We're getting ready to start right now.
We're ready.
So.
Okay.
Okay, cause number 96477-1 in the interest of Michaela Ellery. We're here today set for our final in this matter. We are conducting this through Zoom or live streaming, and Ms. Taylor is making our record. All right, we'll go ahead and take announcements. I'm anticipating Ms. Zavala may make a motion to close the courtroom, so we'll address that after we take announcements.
Melinda Powell for the Texas Department of Family and Protective Services, present, ready to proceed.
Claire Grammer on behalf of the Ellerys, the adoptive parents of the child subject of the suit. We are present and ready to proceed. I do only have Mr. Ellery present with us in the Zoom hearing, as his wife was unable to get off work today at the prison.
Stacey Zavala on behalf of Michaela, and I do request at this time that we go off of YouTube to preserve her privacy.
I have no objection.
Janelle Garrett with Carla King or Costa.
All right, thank you. Okay, motion's been made and there's been no objection. Since the minor is present, I'm going to go ahead and close the courtroom and I'll reopen that. Actually, I'll reopen it after our short lunch break.
The adversary hearing for Daviana Medlock has been reset to April 14, 2026 at 1:30 p.m. Neither parent appeared. The mother couldn't access Zoom despite her attorney's efforts, and the father remained in custody without successful jail coordination. The child stays in kinship care with St. Francis Services assigned as the permanency worker. Both parents will need formal service confirmed before the rescheduled hearing. A case can't move forward if the people at its center can't reach the courtroom. Technology failures, incarceration logistics, and simple miscommunication, they all stop the legal process cold. The system waits, but childhood doesn't. Subscribe for more real courtroom moments and the legal principles behind them.